epicenter of corporate mayhem. It's the Maruti Suzuki Devil Circuit Corporate Challenge Season 4. They are smart, they are ambitious, and they all have that killer instinct. Each one in it to win it for personal glory and to crown their tribe the fittest, the meanest, and the very best team in corporate India.
It's a big title to win, but not only that, they'll be racing for a prize pool of 6 lakh rupees with the fastest finalist driving home in the all-new Maruti Suzuki Swift.
It's not every day that you get to see executives shed off their suits and ties and take to the field, Sananda.
The executives are ready to take off, but let's take a look at the rules first.
All 18 teams are divided into 6 groups, A, B, C, D, E and F. Each group consists of 3 teams. Each team will race the other 2 teams within that group. Each match consists of 3 races, where players from one team will race players from the opposing team. And the team with the higher circuit finishes within a match takes the win. In the case of no finishers, the team with 2 or 3 heat wins will be declared the match winner. And each win gives a team 10 points. After the first round of group matches, the teams will be reshuffled into new groups, and the total points accrued at the end of round 1 and round 2 will determine the team rankings, with the top 8 teams proceeding to the quarterfinals. And here are the obstacles they have to overcome. Starting with Test Your Mettle. Here, contestants need to provide the right answer to a very tricky question or face a time penalty before moving on to the corporate roller coaster, featuring 2 curved bars with a challenging decline and incline before moving on to the next obstacle, Bell the Cat, where they must climb a rope to ring a bell before they head onto the wall, a 6-foot barrier that contestants need to ascend and cross over, when they'll face then the sea of poles, a slippery stretch of vertical poles that contestants need to get past to get to the super swing, which is another rope obstacle, but this one requires holding on and swinging across to arrive at monkey business. After channeling all their private instincts with monkey business, they meet the corporate ladder, a wobbly version of the monkey bars with a tricky gap to overcome. And then it's the final obstacle, the summit, where they run up a 14-foot curved wall to reach the buzzer. And remember, only the time of the first person to reach the buzzer counts.
The path to victory here is not one that's easily traversed, and the men of Zoho, well, they travelled all the way from Chennai just to get to this point, but now they're here. What tricks have they got up their sleeve? Let's find out. Well, the boyos of Zoho are ready at the start, and they're going to be going up against the formidable Akamai.
So let's get to it! It's Kashipati versus Ganpati as Vinay and Divakar face off.
The timer ticked down to 0 and the contestants were off. Vinay taking the early initiative, but then Divakar turned on the turbos and left him in his wake. He took the course in his stride while Vinay was stranded in no man's land. Divakar, though, then met disaster, but it was still a good enough run to take the first race for Team Zoho. Anurag stepped up to the plate with Akamai in arrears. Could he crack the tough nut that was Velkumar? Velkumar seized the early initiative, but Anurag just wouldn't let up on the chase. It was anyone's race towards the end, but Anurag's grip gave out at a crucial moment. Oh my word! And after that, easy does it for Velkumar as he scales the summit and takes the heat with a big finish. So Zoho in a strong position going into the final race, and they weren't taking anything for granted.
3, 2, 1.
In this crucial match between 2 unbeaten giants of their group, Akamai Technologies and Zoho Corporation, both teams looking to pick up maximum points from their Group B opening clashes. On the right,
That 20-second delay is definitely causing some trouble for Tarif. But I'm going to remind you once again on the audiences watching Maruti Suzuki Devil Circuit Corporate Challenge Season 4 that Tarif did exactly the same thing the first time around.
Yep, Tarif M, you can see him hanging about now. Close enough if good enough is Tarif M. Remember, he can sew this heat up with a completion. Tarif M, he can take the 10 points, but
absolutely,
there's a big gap developed.
He seems to be somebody who's actually not lost much steam for the moment. Whether or not he has the chops to complete. And there we have it, Tarif M joining him.
Just goes to show, if you choose to take that little rest break higher up the pole than Tarif M, and it looks like he's going to be through this here poles first, quite comfortably as well.
Next is the super swing.
Can't underestimate the physical toll it takes on the athletes' bodies doing these. We're looking at people of various age groups here. We've had other Devil Circuit seasons like the College Frenzy, where you're dealing with youngsters who are fit and fresh and are able to go back to back on some of these runs. But with these athletes, some of them as old as 40 plus, these two 33 and 29 respectively, Sumit and Tarif, it takes some more body management. Getting closer though.
Absolutely. For some strange reason, I still do feel that Tarif M is going to catch up with
Zoho Corporation can pick up a guaranteed 10 points. Will take them to 20. Arguably just 10 away from a guaranteed spot in the quarterfinals. On the left, in the grey, Sumit. On the right, in the blue, is Tarif. Can Tarif take the match with a heat to spare? It's nip and tuck, neck and neck. They're both going to be off the corporate ladder at the same time by the looks of things. It's all going to come down to the mighty Sumit. Will it be grey and Sumit or blue and Tarif?
It seems it's going to be blue is the warmest colour there.
Sananda's prediction about to come true. At the first attempt, he's up, and Zoho Corporation are about to get another 10 points in the bank.
Zoho stamping their authority on the course with a comprehensive beatdown of Akamai.
They're looking like they're going to be hard to beat, Sananda, that's for sure. That win, along with their earlier one against HCL, means that Zoho reign supreme in pole position at the end of day one. They haven't missed a beat, and what about this? They have conquered 49 obstacles.